Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Everybody meet Elvira. There's our new family member. Let me take this background off so I can say hey. Hey, Elvira. Elvira. This is our new family member that's been keeping us up at night a little bit, not too much. Yeah. Oh, the chat. You gotta fix the chat. Yeah, they set it to default, not everyone anymore, so. Yeah. All right, chat should be working now. Chris Kemper's the first to say hello to Elvira, who is also a Boston Terrier fanatic.
We have one there. If she knows of anybody who's looking for a little Boston, there's one more.
Yep, there's one more. This is Henzo's daughter. Henzo's little daughter. She is a hoot.
They've done a great job.
Yeah, there's one more available. I don't know what they're asking for. We got the pick of the litter because our little stud Henzo. So we ended up with the runt, little Elvira. So yeah, she is adorable. You want to take her from me, baby? New family member.
Listen to your
Got it? Yeah. We hope everybody is busy as a bee, cheerful as a cricket, steady as a clock, standing on the rock. If you're not, you just need to get a positive view of the future. And I'm sure that we can change your disposition if we can help you get a positive view of the future. Sometimes that's all it takes is just to get moving, to set some goals and get moving. Think about how God has gifted us with this amazing life that we have. And we are all rich in faith, And a lot to talk about today. It is Monday. It's our 11 a.m. support session. And we're about to get this thing started. We want to welcome everybody. My name's Travis Martin. I have lost over 100 pounds on the program, have come off all prescription medications. Program's changed my life. It's been the honor of a lifetime to be able to help tens of thousands of other people lose weight and keep that weight off, all unto God, in the name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, teaching people to show themselves grace, pointing you back to your first love, Jesus. Isn't Jesus good? Jesus is good. My Redeemer, my Savior, who loves me, full of grace, full of mercy. It's a good life we have, and I hope you'll come go with us. We've got 3 types of members here. I'm going to have to take this off. I'm getting hot. We've got 3 types of members here: free community members, lifetime members, and partners. We cannot do what we do without our lifetime members and partners. So I want to thank you. Thank you for becoming a lifetime member if you have, and thank you for being a partner to help us get Shibboleth healthy and in a place where it can help hundreds of thousands of people moving forward. But we want to welcome those members. Thank you for being a part of this. Got a big class starting tonight, orientation for a 4-week class. This 4-week class is available to everyone. I hope to see some of you tonight for that class. Let me see if Joni's with me today. We may start getting some questions about how to sign up for that. Yeah, Joni's with me. Hey, Joni. Good to have Joni. Chris, if you don't mind, Chris, just let me don't forget to set your chat to everyone. I don't think Joni can see Chris's comment. Make sure that you set the chat to everyone so that everybody can see it. Joni's my faithful team member, and she will get you the link to sign up for tonight's 4-week session. Everyone is welcome to attend. It's going to be 4 great weeks. We'll meet once a week for 4 weeks online, and we will go through a workbook together, a downloadable workbook, and make sure that people leave that 4-week session motivated and understanding the basics of weight loss and wellness nutrition. So that'll be a lot of fun. Got several people interested, Joni. You might have to post that registration link a few times. We will only be able, after tonight's orientation, to handle the first 40 people. We're a small team. That's why we ask for partnerships. And to do my best work, I'm gonna have to limit that first 4-week group to 40 people. So we'll have a lot more than that in the orientation. I expect the class to fill up to capacity very fast after tonight's orientation. If all goes well, then we will host more of those sessions. But again, I need partners. I need help. Small team we have here trying to save a lot of lives in Jesus' name. So don't forget to come go with us tonight. All right. So we've got some congratulations, recognition in order right now. Over the last couple of days, there have been more than 254 badges earned, weight loss badges. We've got several people that earned their 10-pound badge. Congratulations. We've got 4 people that just lost their first 25 pounds. Susan Curtis, Deanna Posey, John Stoller, Sabrina Dickety. Congratulations. We've got 2 people that earned their 50-pound badge. Kaylee Cargill and Christy Pandolfino. Congratulations. Julie Davis just lost 10% of her body weight. Fast track badges, 11 earned. Good to see that number coming up. That's how we get our journey started. I talked to several people today that called me and asked for shortcuts. I said, you got to watch the fast track videos. No, I need a shortcut. Just tell me what to do. That will never work. You have to educate yourself. You have to educate yourself. Watch those short fast track videos, earn that fast track badge. And in addition to that, these supplemental sessions that I do every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m., because I can't return every call. As much as I want to, I can't return every call, and I can't meet with everyone one-on-one. I want to, but I can't. So I do these sessions Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. These are supplemental to your online education. And if you'll earn that fast track badge and then come to these sessions, I can keep you moving forward. So whatever the missing link is for you, the hangups, the objections, the concerns, we can move you and the group forward every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. There's no reasonable excuse anymore not to lose weight. We provide it all, everything from meal plans to education to motivation, love, care, support. We got it here on Planet Shibboleth, thanks to the good Lord. 21 perfect days in a row. We've got 13 people. 13. Congratulations if you earned your 21 perfect day badge. Congratulations. Total weight loss over the last 2 days. Huge round of applause for each other. 489 pounds lost in just the last couple of days by our members. Isn't that great? All right, we're going to get this started. We're here to answer questions. There's no bad question. Meal ideas, food combinations, specific questions about your situation. We're here to help you. If you do not want to ask your question publicly, which I hope you don't mind doing that, it helps the whole group. But if you are a little concerned about your name being called in class, or you feel a little sheepish about asking your question, you can ask with that Q&A button. Click the Q&A button, and we'll do our best to remember not to call your name. Got someone said, "Want to say hello, and I love you, sweet brother Travis and sweet sister Sasha. You never know when I'm here." God bless you. You know who you are. I really appreciate you and all you stand for. You make what Sasha and I do so much less burdensome. You do. I really appreciate you. I wish all of our members were like you. You're so sweet, so kind, so gracious. Love the Lord. Good to have you in class today. That was a private comment, so I kept it private. All right. Any questions? Concerns, struggles, whatever it might be. Sorry, I got a little cold or allergy. It's allergies, I guess. Stevia says, got married on June the 11th and have been off playing ever since. That's life. Yeah. I've gained back 8 pounds. Most of that's going to be water and sugar weight. And I'm starting over today. I bet if you work hard this week, you have that off by Sunday. I bet you have it off by Sunday. So good job. Good to have you back. You didn't let life stay in the way too long. Enjoyed life. We have a work hard, play hard philosophy here. We work hard. We work so we can play. We don't work, play. I've got a lot of members doing the play. And we don't work, play until we get into maintenance. We work, and then earn the right to play a little bit. Now, you celebrated life, and now you're back. So let's get to work. Miss Karen, I have a perfect pairing question. I know that Quest chips are a perfect pairing item, but I didn't see Bonitos or popcorners showing as a perfect pairing. Can the Bonitos and popcorners be used? It would depend on what you're pairing it with. You're going to find that we can use Bonitos. It's less likely we can use Bonitos in a perfect pairing because Bonitos are going to have more carbohydrate and more potential to elevate your blood sugar, therefore elevate your insulin levels as compared to Quest chips. Quest chips do not elevate blood sugar very much at all. There's a lot less starch and carbohydrate there. So it would depend on the item that you're pairing it with. If you have a specific item that you would like to pair those with, then we can certainly take a look at that. Can you use, Shonda says, for some reason, or asked, I had a brain block, can you use MCT oil with eggs? I think that's a no. You can, but I don't advise it. It's still allowed to cook your whole eggs in MCT oil, but with whole eggs, you already have fat in those whole eggs. Unlike egg whites, you have the yolk, and you've got plenty of fat there, so adding more fat is not going to speed this process up. With it being MCT oil, it's not detrimental if you really just want to do that. But if you're cooking whole eggs, we recommend that you cook them in a cooking spray, a 0-calorie cooking spray. Where is the food calculator? If I know what you're referring to, I'll show you where to go. I don't like for people that are new to use this because they make a lot of mistakes. If you don't put your information in correctly, if you're trying to approve your own foods and you don't put these nutrition labels in correctly, rather than getting the safety that's in the counsel that we offer, you may make a mistake. The food calculator was a slip up. That was for my team to use. I'll explain that. The food calculator was for my internal team to use to approve foods for clients when I wasn't available. And we slipped up, and I didn't know that it was out there publicly for some while, and people were using it, so I removed it, and then people got mad. So I put it back out there, but it's kind of hidden, and I just really don't like folks to use it. I especially don't like new people to use it, but we're all adults here. And if you know what you're doing and you know how to use it and you're careful, you go down to the bottom of the website and you will see food calculator. After you log in, you will see food calculator. And this is how you can approve foods that aren't in the library, but it's nuanced. If you do not establish you don't put in the right type of product that it is, or you don't have the proper training on how to use it that my team has, you might approve something that should not be approved. And then if you tell people about it because you didn't allow us to put it in the food library, then you might mess them up too. So there it is, but please use it at your own risk. Jelena, I have been craving beans and corn, but I'm afraid to eat those things. I'm not completely clear on the way to combine those two foods. Really easy to learn to do that if you go through the educational process. We first want to go look at our food combination chart that is in the video library. You'll find those in the fast track resources. Does everybody see that? We're going to the food combination chart. We're going to the food combination chart. I go to resources, fast track videos, resources. And then I go to advanced combination chart. The question was about beans and corn, okay? So if we're talking about pinto beans, everyone, what category is pinto beans? Category 6. So if we're talking about peas, what category are peas, everyone? What category is corn, everyone? No, peas are not a category 5. Peas are a category 3. Good job. You did a good comeback there. Corn is a category 3. Corn is a category 3. So when we look in the food combination chart, we've got new people here who may not have went through fast track like they should. So let's talk about that. The red column is the fastest this is the fastest food combination column. Then you have pretty good weight loss with the yellow, and you don't see 3s and 5s. You do start to see 6s. You start to see category 6. So right here, if we're talking about pinto beans, category 6 pinto beans, what can I have with pinto beans? It says category 1 plus 6. What could I have? 1 plus 6. What? Give me a meal idea on a portion plate. Again, if you do not portion control these foods, you're not going to be successful either. Just because they're approved doesn't mean we lose weight with them. We still have to portion control them. So correct. So could I do the following? Could I have, let me take off this filter so that y'all can see better. So I would have chicken breast on one side of my portion plate, and I could have pintos on the other side. Correct, everyone? I could have fish and pintos. Could I have an approved sandwich on a half of an approved sandwich on one side of the plate and pintos on the other side of the plate? A turkey sandwich on category 2 bread with pintos. I could do that. How do I learn that stuff? How do I know that I can do that? The magic is in learning this food combination chart. Okay? So could I have pintos by themselves? You could, because it says category 6 by itself. Why all of these combinations, Travis? What are we trying to control with the combinations? Trying to control insulin. What happens if I don't control insulin? Nobody's telling y'all this stuff. They've hid this from us. Fat storage, appetite goes up, and you stop your efficient fat burning. But if we follow the Shibboleth shield that's taught in the fast track videos, we're going to be successful. We're going to be very successful. So the person also said, I'm afraid to have corn. Corn is a category 3. Let's take a look over here. Now I see in the blue column, my metabolism's slowing down a little bit, but I can still lose weight even eating corn. I don't have to be afraid of corn anymore as long as I portion control it. So let's look at a meal idea that contains corn. Category 1 lean protein plus category 2 fibrous carb plus category 3 corn, energy carb. So what needs to go on this plate to make corn work? Somebody says shrimp, corn, and broccoli. So I could have shrimp on one side of my plate as my protein source. On the other side of the plate, I could have a 1/4 cup of corn, and I could have me some broccoli stalks there. If my 2 hands fit over that meal, or I've put it on a 6 to 8 inch plate, and it's not piled up any higher than the thickest part of my hand, your calories are always going to be on point for a proper meal episode. Yes, fish, green beans, and corn. Great job. Good stuff. Good ideas there if you're wanting corn. But Travis, I'm afraid of those. You don't have to be afraid of those. Now, what will I gain weight after I eat that meal? You'll gain some glycogen weight and water weight, but you're still losing fat if you follow the Shibboleth shield. You don't have to be afraid. Shibboleth does not exclude food groups. That is a recipe for disaster unless you're excluding a food group for a season to get faster weight loss results. But if you exclude a food group permanently, then we can mess up gut health, we can have all kinds of issues, and it doesn't allow for your lifestyle to be practical, sustainable, and fun. Does that make sense, everybody, what I just said? I see a lot of questions I'm going to get to, but does that make sense? All right, let me go back up. Lots of stuff going on here. Let me go back up and try to catch all these questions. If I miss your question, it's not intentional. Thank you, Lauren. So Karen Klein is asking, I think she's referring to Bonitos with a sandwich. See, that wouldn't be a perfect pairing. In that situation, Karen, if you're still with us, in that situation, I would have my approved sandwich, and then I would have my Bonitos as a snack episode. That's what I would do. That would be the easy way. You wouldn't have to necessarily have a perfect pairing there. I would count my Bonitos. A big handful of Bonitos would be a serving. About 13 Bonitos, if you want to be precise, unless you're doing the Cheetos and it's a big handful. About 13 Bonitos is your category 6, your snack. Now, some people will use that as a category 3, and that would be fine too. Your approved sandwich is a lean protein, probably turkey or chicken breast. And you're having category 2 bread, I would assume, and that's a 1 and 2. If I add the Bonitos, I think you'll be safe to count those as a category 3. Just portion control that episode. Does that make sense, Karen? Maybe I'll catch you later in the thread. Thanks to Shibboleth, while waiting for my car to get an oil change, I actually walked 2 miles instead of sitting. Great job. Every step you take, you're burning 4% of 1 calorie. Great job. How long does it take for your stomach to start shrinking? If you're following proper portion rules that we teach, the first day. If you don't believe me, fast for a day, and the next day you won't be able to eat as much. Your stomach's very elastic, but when we're stuffing it all the time, we never give it a chance to get back into its natural state. Now, the longer and more often you've stretched it, the longer it's going to take, but 3 days of proper portions, you're pretty much going to get a good rebound so that you feel the sense of satisfaction quicker. But what we tend to do is eat and graze and graze and graze and stretch our stomach so it can hold all that food. 2 or 3 days into the program, you'll start rebounding. Is there a way to see steps taken in the app? I have a Fitbit and have synced to the website. I just like to see my steps taken in the app. No, the app is an abridged version of the website, but thankfully our website is mobile friendly. So you can see it. A lot of people don't realize that the website is mobile friendly, and you can put a short link to the exercise section of the website and you would be able to see it without an app because the website is mobile friendly. We invested in all of this code and made it all mobile friendly. So all you've got to do is put a short link on your homepage of your phone, and then click that. And if you're logged into the website, you can go right to your exercise section and see your steps. Is there a way to use your own before and after pictures on your referral link? I believe if you're a guide, if you become a guide, that is a possibility. I would reach out to info@myshibboleth.com, info@myshibboleth.com if you're interested in being a guide. And then I feel like that I'm right when I say this. Your personal pictures can be established for your referral link, so that you're not seeing other people's pictures and it's your actual transformation pictures, which is cool. But I believe you have to be a guide. If you'll send an email and inquire at info, I-N-F-O, at myshibboleth.com, our team can satisfy that question. Diane Malone says, I cannot believe I get to eat taters for breakfast and lose weight. You sure can. As long as we control insulin and control the portion, we will be able to eat taters. Giselle, Joni is not able to see your comment because it's not set to everyone. Joni, Giselle is saying that that link does not work. That registration link, maybe you can try to verify if it's working or not. Yes, rice cauliflower is a category 2. It's fantastic in a cup of pinto beans. It's like mock pintos and rice. I do that all the time. Chicken in an approved wrap with pintos, yes, as long as we do about a half a wrap. Usually a sandwich, a wrap, a burger, a hot dog is meant to be eaten alone unless you're having a holiday. So perfect days, it's best to just have the hot dog, just have the hamburger, just have the wrap. If we're going to add pintos too, we have to be mindful of our portion control rule. I see sometimes a big wrap hanging off the side of the plate and I see pintos on there or something like that. And that's not going to help us lose weight. So we must control our portion. When we begin to add other food items to a hamburger, hot dog, wrap, or sandwich, then we must probably half that sandwich, because do y'all understand what I'm saying? This is important. I see this mistake, this unintentional mistake a lot. The more food that we're adding to this portion, the more we got to dial something back, because every food that's approved has to fit on the inside of this plate or beneath the 2-hand rule. Does that make sense, everyone? That's right, Sally. We got to begin to eat for the size we want to be, not for the size we are. I couldn't eat at 300 pounds. Of course, I wanted to continue to eat like I was used to eating, but to be 200 pounds, I had to go ahead and start eating like a 200-pound man so I could eventually be one. So, yeah, good. I agree with you. If you use bread on your meat, then should you need to lessen your portion of beans, right? No, well, we're just looking at our portion. See, let's simplify. Let's all simplify portions, right? So you don't have to use bread. You could just use turkey, and you could have pinto beans. That would be a 1 + 6, and that's allowed. If you're having a sandwich, it's thicker than, so if I put my sandwich there and I want the whole sandwich, I'm probably not going to get a full portion of beans, because, you know, I want to make sure that I'm eating for the size I want to be, and we want our stomach to shrink back into its natural state. This is our stomach. This is the size of a stomach. This part right here, this part, not up here, this part. An eating episode that's more food than will fit right here is going to stretch your stomach. You're not going to lose weight. So we've got to control these portions, everyone. It's not like that's going to be your last meal. You are going to get to eat again 4 to 6 hours later. Let me check Facebook. Bethany says on Facebook, I'm struggling with the food chart meal prepping. See, we've solved that problem, because if you will spend appointment time with one of our mentors, they will help you with meal planning. Okay, so Bethany, I think it was Bethany, it disappeared. You're struggling with meal planning. So you went through the fast track videos, you've done your homework, you've earned the fast track badge, you still don't understand the program. Mentor appointment, www.mentor.genbook.com. I would really recommend, if you're still struggling putting your meals together, that you come go with me through the 4-week class if you can get into it. It's going to be accountability meetings each Monday at 7 p.m. for 4 weeks. And if you still are struggling, it's time to get some additional help. Get that mentor appointment or join me in the 4-week series so that we can get you the help you need. Awesome news. Brother Charles Grant went back to his doctor this morning for blood work results. She took him off blood pressure meds. Still working on his cholesterol and liver enzymes. Oh, no, wait. Cholesterol and liver enzymes went from elevated to normal. Great job. A1C is normal. Great job, Brother Charles. Congratulations. Way to work hard. Charles has lost a lot of weight and getting his life back. So proud of you, brother. Great job, man. That's the best news I've had today. Jelena says, so we should stay away from category 4 meats with beans or corn. Absolutely. That is not on the combination chart. Why is it not on the combination chart? So if I eat a fatty meat, right? If I eat eggs, if I eat ribs, if I eat chicken wings, these are allowed, but they have fat in them, right? Long chain triglyceride fat that's easily stored as a fat. So I want that fat to burn off and be used as an energy source before it can be stored. But if I eat a fatty protein, if I eat it with a carbohydrate, a category 3 or a category 5, and even some category 6s, I get blood sugar elevation. My pancreas releases the fat bus to regulate my blood sugar, and then the fat bus is a fat storage hormone, and it grabs the fat that you just ate, and it puts it into your booty. That's why we're all gaining fat, because we're eating fat with foods that spike insulin. So good job. Yes. Stay away on perfect days. You can I think I'm back. I lost you for a minute. I keep having these Zoom problems, Zoom interruptions. All right. Hope y'all heard what I said. I'm trying to keep up. Lots of questions. I'm trying to keep up. Bear with me. Would AdvoCare Catalyst be okay if you are at goal but would like to start some definition? Yes. I take Catalyst. AdvoCare Catalyst is safe and effective. It's branch chain amino acids. And I take those depending on the intensity of the workout, after my workout, but sometimes before I said that reverse, before my workout and sometimes after my workout, depending on the intensity of my workout. You'll get better muscular endurance and better muscular tone and better muscular support by taking AdvoCare if you're working out intensely, Sarah Russell. When recording exercise like bicycling and hiking, I struggle. They always want reps and won't let me record distance. Is it somewhere else that I should just know? So if you're doing biking, I would suggest that you do it biking or hiking. You should not be recording distance or reps in our website. The way we count that is steps. That is your steps or your mileage. So with bicycling, I put my Fitbit around my shoelace, and then it records my steps. William wants to know, how can I get help with meal plans? William, first off, I would go through the fast track videos. We can tell you exactly what to eat based upon your likes, and we can stay away from things you dislike, but you won't be learning the program. So first off, go through the fast track videos and earn the fast track badge. Next, William, I'm going to ask Joni to post a mentor link. Look for Joni to post that, and then you can get a mentor appointment, and our team can help you come up with a meal plan to help you learn. Can't do that. We're a free program, so we can't do that every single week for every single person, but it's great for our beginners to begin to see, along with the fast track videos, how easy it is to put together meal ideas based upon your likes. So I would recommend either my session tonight, going through the 4-week program with me, which will include meal planning. One of the sessions is on meal planning, or get that mentor appointment and fill out the worksheet so that our mentor knows what you like and versus what you don't like. And then you'll have 3 or 4 breakfast options, 3 or 4 lunch options, 3 or 4 dinner options that you like. You can also use the meal plan generator for meal ideas that's found in your journal. We don't leave anything out. We don't leave anything out. All we ask is that our folks work as hard to help themselves as we work to help people. Great job. Tressa, down 80 pounds. I remember when you started, and you've done tremendous. It seems like just a little while ago that you started, and you're already down 80 pounds. Great job. Chris, rehydrate powder. Got samples with my order, not in library. The gel is, but different. How do I count it? Help me a lot with my yard work in the heat. Yes, electrolytes, sequential carbohydrates and electrolytes that won't spike insulin too much, but will help you regulate your blood sugar if you're sweating a lot. So rehydrate can be an extra before a hard workout. Can I have Bonitos with a hot dog? I don't advise it unless you're going to count it as your snack. So let's get you through those fast track videos, William. So here's what you'll learn in that. You can have an approved hot dog, an approved hot dog frank, an approved bun. That's a meal episode. Put your condiments on there. You can put a little chili. You don't have to, but you can put a little chili as a condiment, ketchup, mustard, approved relish, sauerkraut. You can make you a really good, nice, approved hot dog if you use the right bread and the right frank. It's going to taste like a hot dog, but you're going to lose weight instead of tasting like a hot dog and gaining weight. But you're wanting to add Bonitos to it, so you'll need to count that as your snack episode. So you're going to be eating at one time, but you're having a meal episode and you're having your snack episode at the same time. You can have up to 1 snack per day at any time throughout the day, even if you want to have that approved snack with your meal. So in short, yes, it's not the best for the fastest weight loss, but in short, yes, you can have it. I've been using a crepini as a wrap instead of regular wraps to avoid gluten. Are crepinis okay? We have to go look. See, we don't know without looking at the library. So when y'all ask me these questions, I love it, but I'm going to take you to the library because I want to teach you to do this for yourself. So we go to Command Central, okay? This is how I run my eating lifestyle. Now, if I can't, it's monkey see, monkey do, y'all. I'm the monkey, okay? I'm the monkey. I'm the monkey. Monkey see, monkey do. If you want to lose weight and keep it off, monkey see, monkey do. Every day, this website is how I run my eating lifestyle, okay? This is how I do it. So let's see. I don't know if that's on there. So I go to the food library until I do know, And I'm going to pull up, if that was spelled right, crepini. Let's see what happens. And here I find 1, 2, 3, 4 different, if I'm pronouncing that right, crepinis. Does that make sense? I'm probably not pronouncing that right. I think that's just an egg white based thin. I think that's what that is. So here I've got some. I've got some with cauliflower. I've got some egg white thins. Let's pull it up and see what it looks like. If that's what you're talking about and that's in the library, then go for it. What if it's not? What if the brand that I want is not in the library? What should we do, everyone, if the brand I'm looking for is not in the library? Help a brother out. What should I do? I think it works, but I need safety here. What should I do if it's not in the library? I want to find out if I can have it. Put it in the We Fixed It group and let us all look at it. This is friends helping friends. So we want to build, this is Command Central. And we want to build it in a way that we can all, as a Shibboleth family, use it. Travis, that takes some time, doesn't it? Depending on our availability, it can take 5 minutes, it can take the day before we see it. But however, you're staying safe. Is it worth it if it keeps you safe? And then once it's in the library, everybody knows, and we're all good. And it tells us how to use it. So we're going to use this as a category 2. I can have 1 to 2 of these can be used as a category 2. So there's our answer. We're a program, friends helping friends, and we focus on what we can have and not on what we cannot have as a family. I grew up with dessert after every meal. I'm having difficulty with this. What is a good sweet item that wouldn't hurt my weight loss? Well, let's peruse that library, Miss Annette. So I don't know what you like. So we've got to look at what you like. Do you like ice cream? Do you like peanut butter patties? What do you like? Do you like chocolate? Do you like peanut butter? What do you like, so that we're not throwing darts in the dark? And then we'll go to the library and look. But for me, for example, we have a program, everyone. We can have up to 3 eating episodes a day for the fastest fat loss. So let's say that I skipped breakfast, I had an approved lunch, and now I'm having an approved dinner. Let's say that my dinner, Annette, let's say that my dinner is unstuffed cabbage rolls. So the recipe, the reason I'm saying that, Sasha's making us some unstuffed cabbage rolls this week. So unstuffed cabbage roll. I put that on my portion control plate. I've had my lunch eating episode. I've had my lunch eating episode. I skipped breakfast. I've had my first eating episode at lunch that's approved. Am I doing good? Let's go through it. Let's go through a case study, everybody. Let's go through a case study. I skipped breakfast and I have an approved sandwich for lunch. Am I doing good? Am I doing all right? I'm doing all right. That's my first eating episode. Now it's dinner time, 6, 7 o'clock, and I have unstuffed cabbage rolls on my portion plate. That was an approved recipe in the recipe library. Okay, I ate that, and now I want something sweet like Annette. Could I have some approved ice cream? So if I had my approved sandwich for lunch, and I had unstuffed cabbage rolls for dinner, and then I had some Halo Top ice cream for dessert, how many eating episodes did I have in that day? I had 3. Is that good? Is that fast fat loss or slow fat loss? That's fast. Let me give you another case study. Another case study. So I get up and I have breakfast. I have an egg white omelet for breakfast. I have Wendy's chili for lunch. I have unstuffed cabbage rolls for dinner. And then I have Halo Top ice cream for dessert. How many eating episodes is that? That's 4. Is that still a perfect day? It's still a perfect day. Is that fast fat loss or slow fat loss? A little slower. But is it still fat loss? You betcha. So Annette, that's how I do it. Now, if you tell me what you like, Travis, I like Reese's. Well, let's get some Health Smart peanut butter patties. Travis, I like Moose Tracks ice cream. Let's get you some Blue Bunny Sweet Freedom Bunny Tracks. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see how I do this? Whatever it was that I needed to give up, I find a void replacement in the food library for. So if you tell us what you like, we can help you find a void replacement. There's many different ice creams, not just, no, Halo Top's not the only ice cream. No. Let's go, let me show y'all. We're missing out on all kind of fun stuff. We do not have to live restricted. So I'm going to type in ice cream. No. Halo Top's not the only ice cream. We have thousands of approved items that this Shibboleth family has curated and put in here. Look at all these ice creams. Y'all see that? Somebody shout glory. Somebody ought to shout glory. Glory. Travis, I want to have ice cream and lose weight fast. All right. So if I'm looking for a fast weight loss ice cream, do I need to choose this one? Do I need to choose this one that's a number 2? See this number 2? Do I need to choose it? No. We want to make sure it's 0 or it's 0 or a negative number. The negative numbers are better for fast weight loss. So I set my filter to 0 to -3. And then I've got all these 0 ones. So these would be better. So let's take a look. Let me see. Could Annette have this? Could she have this as an approved snack episode? Vanilla bean, salted caramel, sweet freedom ice cream treat? Yay! There's nothing to it. We focus on what we can have, not on what we can't have. Praise God. Somebody say glory. We can have ice cream and lose weight. This is awesome. What is a Shibby guide? A guide is like a mentor. We have Shibboleth guides that feel called to the ministry, and they want to guide and help others. And the real benefit of being a guide to help them with meal planning or help answer their questions, the benefit to being a guide is that you also learn the program better, because now you take it more serious because you're trying to help other people. You're trying to hold them accountable and help them. It's just something you feel called to do, and we call that a guide. You're helping guide people in their Shibboleth journey because you feel called to do so, much like a pastor or a preacher that feels called to minister. Same thing for a guide. We have some really great guides that love helping people. Yes, AdvoCare Rehydrate can count as an extra, but only if you feel that you're about to work up a really good sweat and lose some electrolytes. You shouldn't be drinking AdvoCare Rehydrate unless you're having a really low blood sugar episode or you have sweated out some electrolytes. Tressa says, I struggle with food and recipe library because of the way they are named. Like things are listed by product name, or whoever submitted the recipe named it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Maybe we'll think through a solution for that one day. Yeah, if it's a 1, if it's on the weight loss meter, Shauna, something is a positive 1, a +1, that just means don't do that too often. It's still approved, but if you do that on a regular basis, it may really abruptly stop your weight loss. Can you give examples of these numbers by the food? So a +3 means if you're doing this very often, it's approved, but if you do it very often, you may gain weight. 1 and 2 really means that you could stop your weight loss if you're doing that very often. Occasionally, it's not so bad. 0 means it won't hurt you, but it won't help you as long as you follow the Shibboleth shield with your portions. And negative numbers help promote weight loss if you don't overeat them. -3 is the fastest fat loss foods. It helps you make better decisions when putting together your own meal plans. Anyone else? Any other questions? We're about to come to the close of our class. I want to make sure that all hearts and minds are clear. All we got to do is take one day at a time. I'll be back with you tomorrow, Lord willing, at 11 a.m. And we'll try to keep you moving forward. Make sure you earn that fast track badge. No other questions? Thank you, Janice. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget, we need partners. You can go to www.helpshibboleth.com, www.helpshibboleth.com. We got partner perks. We're releasing our first one this week. Saturday, Sasha and I will be starting for our partners the Rod Bod. The Rod Bod. The rest of your days, the best of your days. Sasha and I will be doing that together for our partners. It's a partner perk. We will have Saturday exercise classes where we go through exercise movements, and then we'll send exercise homework for the upcoming week to our partners. We start that Saturday. I'm excited about that. The Rod Bod, it's a partner perk. So one of the partner perks, it's just one of many that's coming. So Saturday, I think we're doing 10:30 a.m. session. We'll answer exercise questions for our partners. We'll go over the exercise movements that will be in the homework for the upcoming week. And we'll all make the rest of our days the best of our days. Will I be sending a link for tonight's orientation? I will indeed. I will indeed. I'll text that out. Make sure you go to travis.live and sign up for text notifications if you have not already. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Becky, for helping so many people on Facebook. Becky Dickerson is one of our great guides, and she's helping a lot of people. Appreciate you for setting a good example, Miss Becky. Yes, I will be recording tonight's session. I always try to record the sessions. All right, y'all. God bless you. Attitude of gratitude. We'll see some of you tonight. See you soon.